How's it going, YouTube? Iceman here with another drift tutorial here. I had a request for a Honda S2K, aka S2000. So we're gonna go ahead and do a drift build on the S2000. I already kind of built it out and tested it. It does pretty banging. I enjoy it quite a bit. I'll go over what I did here with the car for you guys, so you guys can kind of follow along at home. I'm also gonna publish a tune for you guys. So if you just look up the S2000, and then I'm just gonna put in the description for it, Ice Nation drift build, and then you guys can download and try it out for yourselves. So it's going to be the original engine, full built, just kind of like the 240 was. Just make sure you max everything out for the stock engine, and then add a turbo to it. That's all I did. Just go over everything here for you guys so you can see. Same thing with the brakes and drift suspension, of course, sway bars, of course. I did not put a roll cage in it again. Left the roll cage out. Took all the weight out of it again. Makes 592 horsepower, 389 foot-pounds of torque, 2,300 pounds. So, transmission, yep, go ahead and put the race one in there. Driveline, same thing. Differential, same thing. And then it is on street tires. And then I went ahead and bumped the front tire width all the way up to 235. Left the rear stock. You can put whatever wheels and tires you want on there, does not matter, or whatever wheels you want on there, doesn't matter. And then I went ahead and I put the spacers on them, and go ahead and pushed them all the way out front and rear. So super easy. And then for the tune, front tire pressure is going to be 28 psi. Rear is going to be 35.5. The gearing I did mess with. This is the race transmission gear, final drive. Leave that alone. I did not touch first. I did not touch second. I found third and fourth for this car are the best power band to keep it sliding. So I did have to lower third a little bit and raise fourth a little bit. So it's going to be 4.29 for final drive. First gear is going to be 2.89. Second is going to be 1.99. Third is going to be 1.40. Fourth is going to be 1.23. And then fifth and sixth, I didn't touch, but there's still going to be 0.94 and then 0.78. I'll leave it up here just for a minute so you guys can go ahead and get it jotted down, or go ahead and copy it over, whatever you guys want to do. So I'll just leave it there for a second. All right, and then for the camber in the front, it's going to be -5, and the rear is going to be -2. Toe in the front is going to be 0.9 out. Rear is going to be 2.3 out. And then that front caster is going to be all the way at 7.0. Roll bars, I didn't touch. Springs, I went and stiffed them up pretty much all the way. I have it at 1,009 in the front, and then 948 in the rear. They don't have to match that perfectly. It's just what I just bumped them up to, and wherever they stopped, and I actually liked how the car felt, so I didn't mess with them too much more than that. Ride height's dropped all the way, front and rear. Rebound stiffness is going to be 15.4 in the front, 15.0 in the rear. Bump stiffness is going to be 3.6 in the front and 3.4 in the rear. Aero, I didn't touch. I don't have any aero on the car, so it's locked. Braking, I left it at 50% balanced, and then I dropped it down to 80% like I said in my last video. And then in the differential, I did 100-100, so just like before. But yeah, let's go ahead and get outside and drift the car. All right, we are at the top of the hill here. Looks like it is another lovely day in Horizon. As you can see here, we have all the lightning and rain that we could ever want. Some other people getting crazy on the hills as well. So without any more hesitation, I guess we'll just get into the drift here and see how well it does. Keep in mind it is raining, so it's not going to handle as well as it does on dry pavement. When I was testing it, it was pretty much dry pavement, and it did really well. Seems like it has a lot of control, which is nice. My first ever S2000 build, so I'm sure drifting it more, there will be some tweaks in it eventually. But for right now, I think it's just a really good all-around car so far. Almost angle locked right there. I wish it wasn't raining, man. Drifting in the thunderstorms is not necessarily my favorite. Oh, too much speed. Trying to be focused here. Sorry if I'm making weird faces.
You have arrived at your destination.
$350. Not a bad first run here. Hopefully the rain's gonna die out here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and wait it out a little bit, see if I can get the rain to just go away see if I can wait out the rain a little bit. So, all right, guys, we are back. Finally got the rain to go away. We're gonna go ahead and send this thing up the hill and see how it does. It's doing so much better when it's not raining, guys. Almost too much speed there, guys. Definitely still learning this car a little bit, so.
You have arrived at your destination.
$330, not as good for whatever reason. We'll try it again on the downhill and see if it does any better. Kind of enjoying this this challenge that I'm doing here. Kind of just building random drift cars and taking them down the mountain. You guys can let me know what you guys think of this. If you guys are enjoying it, seems like these videos are doing really well for me at least. almost 50 views on a video for me is really low. So we're gaining subscribers pretty quick here. We're getting pretty close to 100 here. So definitely didn't think this was gonna happen on YouTube. So I know 100 or 100 subs doesn't really mean much to a lot of people, but to me it's just kind of it's kind of cool to see that people are actually liking the stuff that I'm putting out. So I appreciate the support and the likes and the views and stuff like that a lot. So
arrived at your destination.
347, right around the 350 mark, seems about what this car does well. So, and honestly, this is just kind of a quick tune. It took me about a half hour messing with to kind of get it to keep it from spinning around and stuff like that. I'm sure I could tweak it a little bit more, but as of right now, I mean, I'm kind of enjoying this thing. It's a cool little car. But yeah. If you guys would like to see any more type of videos like this, I mean, just keep watching these style vids, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy these ones. If you guys have any, suggestions for vehicles, tuning stuff, if you're a good tuner yourself, I mean, I'm interested in any feedback you guys have. If you guys don't like videos like this, let me know. I appreciate, all feedback, positive, negative. But I mean, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. I mean, I appreciate you guys watching, taking the time out of your day to, click on my video. Thank you. Means a lot. Yeah, go ahead and leave a like if you guys think I earned it. Like I said, drop a comment with any other vehicles you'd like to see. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.